Indeed, this is how Vice President Biden will alter the Shiba Inu coin for all time. If the Shiba Inu were to crash violently in the near future, it wouldn't be Joe Biden's fault. Some potentially game-changing crypto and Shiba Inu-related policy statements were made by the Joe Biden administration. What Joe Biden has just revealed regarding cryptocurrency and the Shiba Inu coin will be the topic of today's discussion. The video you're about to view is going to blow your mind, so stick around to the finish. Moneycoin, or your daily Shiba infusion, welcomes you. This is the best location to learn about Shibas and related topics. If you want to know what's going to happen in the crypto world, you need to subscribe to the SHIB News Prediction Service. Let's get back on track here. As we discussed before, the Joe Biden administration made a statement lately that could have global implications for crypto. Before we get into that, though, it's important to take a look at the state of crypto in the USA. In spite of being the strongest economy in the world, the United States appears to be slow to embrace cryptocurrency. In contrast to the situation in many other nations, crypto trading is alive and well here. In all likelihood, you already are one of them. The country's conventional economy has not yet embraced crypto, though. And while a growing number of nations have been actively embracing the concept of establishing its own CBDC, the United States has so far opted to remain silent on the matter. To be sure, the launch of the first Bitcoin futures ETF in the United States just last month was a huge thing for Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies in general. Why? What this does show is that the United States isn't totally against crypto. You presumably already know what futures exchange-traded funds are, but for the sake of those who don't, here's a brief explanation. Futures exchange-traded fund debt is a type of financial instrument that enables buyers and sellers to enter into contracts for the future purchase and sale of Bitcoin at a predetermined date and price. Instead of buying cryptocurrencies, you'd be buying a contract if you invested in futures ETF. For investors, this means they can avoid the usual crypto security measures by trading digitally through their existing investing accounts. If the launch isn't that significant, why did I say it was? Well, as I mentioned before, if the US government is opening the door to digital currencies that bear close resemblance with crypto, it could mean that the US government is not exactly averse to crypto, which could mean that a full-on authentication might be a possibility that we can confidently look forward to. As a result, it's likely that the launch of futures ETF is what caused Bitcoin's value to skyrocket. While the United States may be hesitant to fully embrace crypto, many other nations aren't. To now, Singapore is the most recent nation to join. The governor of Singapore's central bank, Ravi Menon, made an announcement earlier in the day that the country's monetary authority is preparing the ground and drafting laws to invite crypto businesses to operate there. He stated that in our opinion, it is not the wisest course of action to prohibit or severely restrict crypto-based operations. That money is being put towards something whose form in the future is uncertain, but whose potential is not. But I worry that Singapore will fall behind if it doesn't join this race. Involving ourselves early gives us an advantage and allows us to weigh the pros and drawbacks of this strategy. In light of this statement, businesses that are compliant with the new standards can begin operations in Singapore. The price of cryptocurrency will rise dramatically. It is hoped that the US government will go beyond approving Bitcoin futures trading and instead open the door for widespread use of cryptocurrency. If the United States followed the same road as countries like El Salvador, it would be doomed to failure. That one action will have a seismic effect, easily setting off widespread acceptance of the cryptocurrency market. Yet, it appears we may have to put our crypto goals on hold for a while. As the latest pronouncement by the Biden-led administration suggests, this leap may not be coming anytime soon. The Financial Markets Working Group of the Biden administration, along with the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation and the Office of the Comptroller of the Currency, recently published a study urging Congress to regulate stablecoins similarly to banks. Forgeries include mandating federal oversight of custodial wallet providers to ensure adequate risk management standards and requiring stablecoin issuers to be beefed insured against losses. These measures are intended to prevent the concentration of wealth and power. You'll agree with me that the fact that cryptocurrencies are not governed by any central authority is a major selling point. There is uncertainty in the market. Then there are stablecoins, which are essentially a cryptocurrency with reduced volatility. In any case, getting back to the announcement, The proposed impositions would certainly provide issues for the business model of stablecoins, especially for stablecoins like Tether that operate a really loose business model. Even worse, they may pose an existential risk to some of these stablecoin issuers. It's important to keep in mind that the United States is home to the second largest economy worldwide, and despite the fact that the federal government has yet to adopt digital currencies, a great deal of business still takes place there. There is a large pool of potential investors who would be more comfortable putting their money into digital currencies if they knew that they had the support of a major government like the United States. U.S. authorities are not planning to halt all cryptocurrency transactions, and their cautious approach to the industry is not reflected in the rules that have been put in place. If they are enacting certain regulations to facilitate quick adoption, like Singapore has done, it may indicate that they are becoming interested in the field. If cryptocurrencies are adopted widely in the United States, a greater boom than Shiba Inu has seen in recent times is likely to happen. This is the last of my posts for the day. In addition, we'd like to stress that this isn't a forum for monetary guidance, and you won't be urged to put money into any particular business. To put it simply, you have stumbled onto a medium designed to provide educational programming right to your living room. Therefore, before putting your money into anything, it is highly recommended that you undertake extensive background study on the subject. Please enjoy this video we made for you. If you are a Shiba holder, please tell us about it in the comments and also subscribe and give us a thumbs up. Please come back to Wealthy Coin by soon.